Guys, Will here with W.T.F car reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing this all-new 2022 Ford F-150 XLT PowerBoost.
And a huge thanks to Dan and Jeff here at Lakeland Ford for making this review possible. I'll leave a link to our inventory below, and if you're in the Lakeland area looking for a new car, SUV, or truck, I would definitely recommend checking these guys out.
Dominating America's pickup truck segment since 1948, the 14th generation F-150 that you see here was all new for 2021, available in 8 different trim levels. And here we have the XLT, which is a tick over the base. As far as Super Cruise, the XL is the base, starting a tick under $40,000. The XLT is about $5,000 above that, starting at $44,000 and change. Available in 5 different engine options, the base engine being a 3.3 liter V6, cranking out 290 horsepower, 265 pound-feet of torque, enough to get the truck to 60 in around 7.2 seconds and a combined 21 mpgs. You can upgrade about $1,285 to the 2.7 liter twin turbo V6, cranking out 325 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque, enough to get that truck to 60 around 6 seconds and a combined 21 mpgs. An additional 2,335 above the base engine gets you the 5 liter V8, and that motor sounds absolutely fantastic. We already reviewed it on this channel countless times, making 400 horsepower, 410 pound-feet of torque, enough to get the truck to 60 in under 6 seconds, averaging about 18-19 miles per gallon. The 3.5 liter twin turbo, that's the powerhouse, making 400 horsepower, 500 pound-feet of torque. That's an additional $2,700. You can get to 60 in around 5.5 seconds and a combined 20 mpgs. The PowerBoost that you see here gets that 3.5 liter twin turbo V6 with an additional electric battery for $4,495, cranking out 430 horsepower, 570 pound-feet of torque, enough to get it to 60 in the low 5-second range with a combined 23 mpgs. The PowerBoost that you see here on the XLT closes out in the mid $60,000 range because we have just about every option you could possibly want or need. What do we get for that money? Let's jump right in. So up front, we have our adaptive full LED headlamps, LED daytime running strip, and LED fog light, full front parking sensing, front facing camera, and a full 360 camera, which we'll check out once we go inside. We get a bug guard up top, Ford badge, blacked out grille. Shout out Lakeland Ford for making this review possible. Tow hooks down below, and we also get a daytime runner surrounding your fog lights. We'll check that out once we start this truck up. The wheel and tire setup is also impressive. I'm liking these gunmetal gray rims. 6-piece lug pattern on these 20-inch rims wrapped in Hankook Dynapro all-terrain tires. Dimensions being 275/60 R20. The all-terrain tires come equipped on the FX4 off-road package, which we do get here on this XLT. F-150 XLT badge on the fender area, heat extractor, PowerBoost badging down below. We get running boards. They're not power running boards, but the running boards are still very appreciated. We get the folding mirrors, LED turn signal, and an additional camera for the 360. Black trim surrounding the window trim, no shiny chrome anywhere on this truck. Smart access for the driver and a front passenger. We get Ford's keypad right up top. The gas cap's not a push to open. I'll show you the latch is inside. Same rear wheel and tire setup. You can get a good look at the suspension. We get leaf springs, unlike on the Pro Lightning that we just reviewed in this channel, which did not have leaf springs. FX4 off-road badging, LED taillights. Actually, they're not LED for the taillights. I apologize, but the reverse light does appear to be LED. Shout out Lakeland Ford again. Full rear parking sensing. The tow hitch, I'll leave a link right here, show you what this truck is rated to tow. Ford F-150 etched in the tailgate. We get a backup camera and an additional zone light, which can help you see out of your F-150. We can drop this tailgate right down though by a click of a button. It is damped. The Lightning that we reviewed did not have a damped tailgate. Bed liner. We get an onboard generator on this F-150. It comes equipped with 4 separate outlets. This is currently outlined in this plastic guard, but we also have an additional charger right on the side. So very good when it comes to charging. We get a nice little workbench area too. Step is accessed by a push of a button. You pull out the step and you can pull out the grab handle, which allows it to be a very easy process getting in and out of the F-150. Just pull yourself right up. We have an additional camera so you can see everything that's going on in your bed. 5th window, nice little wheel arches, Ford on the bed liner, and we have LED lights in all of the corners. Tie downs too can help you strap down some kayaks. We can hop out of here, grab onto the handle, grab onto the step. Very convenient, definitely way better than what we would get from like a Ram 1500, but compared to the GM trucks, I gotta say. The GM trucks make it a lot easier. Well, we can throw the step away, lift up the tailgate. It's not a power tailgate, of course, but it's nice that it is damped on the way down. All right, guys, here we have the 3.5 liter twin turbo V6 hybrid, made it to a 10-speed automatic transmission, making 430 horsepower, 570 pound-feet of torque, enough to get this truck to 60 in the low 5-second range, making it a no-joke performer, and also combined 23 mpgs for a full-size truck. That is very impressive. But what you see is what you get. I like that air tunnel for the intake, so you can scoop in some colder air. You can shut this hood right up. I know I said I'd show you guys the light pattern of this 2022 F-150 XLT PowerBoost, so let's take a step inside real quick and fire it up. So as we step inside, we get a nice F-150 lighting forward on the touchscreen, but it's like 100 degrees in here. So we'll fire up this 3.5 liter twin turbo hybrid. Everything comes right to life. As far as the lights, let's make sure everything is on. Okay, boom, everything's on. And let's check it out. So full LEDs for the high and low beam. We get full LEDs for the fog lights, and the daytime running strips are also LED. Nice. We can take a step inside, check out the interior in general of this XLT, fully loaded XLT. We have the high tech package for the XLT, which is about $5,900, which comes equipped with literally everything you could possibly want. We even have a Bang & Olufsen sound system, stitching up top, soft touch materials, Gushy Soft for the armrest, grab handle to open up your door, Auto One touch up front, power windows out rear, power folding mirrors, 4-way adjustable lock and unlock, 2-tier of storage, massive storage for the bottom portion. You can fit 2 footlongs with 2 16-ounce water bottles right next to it. You can stack 2 footlongs in the end too, so ton of storage in this F-150. Running board appreciated. The seats, they're not leather seats for a mid $60,000 truck. It would be nice to get standard leather, but the cloth is still very comfortable. Fully adjustable though, power seats, lumbar control, recline, drop, lift, and slide. Taking a step inside, we can really check out this interior. So we'll turn this air down by a couple so you guys can hear a little better, but the first thing you notice is we get a leather wrapped steering wheel. We didn't get a leather wrapped steering wheel in the Lightning Pro. The adjustments include cruise control, lane keep assist, radar cruise control, volume, voice commands. This adjusts the cruise. On the right side, you can skip your songs, hang up, and answer your phone calls, and here we have our infotainment adjustments. Right now we're looking at coolant temp, oil pressure, transmission temperature, and fuel level, average fuel economy, and a digital speedo beneath. You can alternate between this trip, trip 1, trip 2, Eco Coach, and the EV Coach. Press menu, you have all sorts of screens. You have trip fuel, truck info, towing, my view, navigation with turn-by-turn if you have the navigation hooked up, phone, audio, and the overall settings. My personal favorite to look at would just be the trip fuel, about 6,300 RPM for the tach, 120 for the speedometer. To the left of the steering wheel, we have our zone lights. So we have those zone lights on the mirrors, and we also have an additional zone light for the bed. That's an appreciated touch. It was that camera looking thing that I pointed out. It's not a camera, it's a zone light. Fog lights, gas cap release, automatic headlamps, so we can set them to their automatic function. Electronic parking brake. We have our adjustable pedals too. Hood latch release, get a good look at the pedals. The steering wheel is a tilt and telescope. We do not get auto rain sensing wipers, but wouldn't really be expected on an XLT. Auto headlamps are nice. Engine start stop button. The dashboard has a nice rubberized texture to it. It's a hard plastic, unlike the Lightning Pro that we just reviewed in this channel. We get a Bang & Olufsen sound system, and it sounds really good. Auto dimming rear view mirror, 12-inch touchscreen, and it's one of the best in the business. We can take a quick look at the navigation. Unbelievable response, excellent resolution too. I'm really impressed with this Ford truck. The adjustments include audio, phone, favorites, apps. We have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, of course, settings. Nice. Vehicle settings include 30-minute max idle. After that, it'll automatically shut off. Eco idle, my key. I'm not quite sure what the eco idle is. Let's actually check it out. So the engine idles at a higher RPM to recharge the battery more efficiently. Okay, interesting. So you burn more gas to charge the battery quicker. That's considered eco idle. But anyway, features include driver assist, power flow, owner's manual, pro power on board, zone lighting, and towing, all configurable through the touchscreen. And while you're looking at this, you can still see your navigation. Up top, we have our onboard charger, camera. You can press the camera button at all times. We give a front facing and a 360. Configurable views. You have a front only view, front wide lens view. We have a trailer view. Nice, so that is a camera for the trailer. Apologize. And additional views. Cool. Trailer hitch view too, and a full rear view. So the full view is not available have it available. You have to actually put the car in reverse. And now the full view is available. Cool. Guidance lines and trajectory with a 360 right next to it. Nice. Put the thing right back into park. And we return right back to our home screen. Hazard, traction control, and hill descent control too. We have a rear trailer steer controller. Beneath that, we have our trailer brake controller and drive mode select. 2-wheel drive high, 4 high, and 4 low. The locking rear differential too. The drive mode select includes normal mode. We get slippery, deep sand and snow, mud ruts, rock crawl mode. We also get tow haul mode, eco mode, and sport. We'll start the review off in normal, transition into sport, and just see what the overall differences are. We have USB port, USB-C, solid storage, no wireless charging unfortunately. Solid little cubby. I currently have all my camera equipment just stuffed all over the place. The gear selector hides away. All you gotta do is press this button and the gear selector is gone. Nice little storage cubbies. We have, Lord knows what that key is for, cup holders with the pushy things to keep your drinks in place. You'll fit up to 16-ounce cups. The armrest folds away into a functional workbench table area, so that's why that gear selector hides away. So now you have a nice table you can eat on here, have a computer too, and speaking of computer, you also have an AC adapter so you can charge up while the computer is on the work area. But other than that, we can hide that away. The armrest itself, or the center console itself, is massive. We recently saw the all-new 2022 Ford F-150 Lightning, and just like the Lightning, we have a massive center console area. We can fit probably 8, maybe 10 2-liter bottles of soda. You'll fit 2 bowling balls in there. Unbelievably spacious for a full-size truck. We put this cubby right back where we found it. Nice. The glove boxes, we can check them out. It's not damped, but it's pretty large. You'll fit 20, 25 license plates. You'll fit a pair of shoes with no problem. If that's not enough space for you, more space in the upper portion of the glove box. Nice. Definitely fit all your car accessories with no issues. The rear view mirror is auto dimming. It's not frameless, but it's nice that we get auto dimming for just an XLT. Full massive moonroof too. We can open up the shade by pressing the button. We'll see how much light is brought into the cabin. Wow, that is a massive moonroof. You can open up the shade fully. It takes some time, but that's only because of just how large this moonroof is. We can open the glass up too, press and hold, and the glass folds underneath the second panel, so it's not just sticking out like a sore thumb on the outside. So if it goes out any further, it does. Wow, so all the way out to the end of the front row, we can poke our way out of here. Beautiful day today in Lakeland, Florida. It's sunny and 101 degrees. So it's a pretty hot one, but we're in the AC, so no complaints. We can shut this sunroof or moonroof right up. We'll leave the shade open so when we hop out back, you can get a good idea of how much light is brought into the cabin. All right, so we figured it out. I guess you gotta press and hold the button for some reason. Before we hop out back, let's get a quick look at the window sticker, see any features that I may have missed. Again, 2022 F-150 Super Crew, 145-inch wheelbase, 3.5-liter PowerBoost, full hybrid, 10-speed automatic transmission. So the XLT Series High Equipment Group 302A is $6,000, but it comes equipped with literally everything. You can see all the features that it comes equipped with, plus everything that you would get from the standard XLT Series 301A optional equipment group. The PowerBoost is about $4,500, $880 for the tow technology package, $750 for the Ford Copilot 360 2.0, $1,500 for the moonroof, $350 for the power sliding rear window, $750 for the 7.2 kilowatt Pro Power onboard generator, $195 for the interior work surface, $1,000 for the FX4 off-road package, $610 for the Bang & Olufsen sound system. It's an 8-speaker partition lockable storage for $215, $170 for the power adjustable pedals, $1,500 for the 20-inch rims, $700 for the bed utility package, $500 for the XLT Sport Appearance package. So basically a fully loaded XLT, almost $20,000 in total options, coming out to a total price of $69,000. We get a $2,250 total discount, so total price sitting at $66,755. Good on gas, 23 combined MPGs, no complaints. We're getting up there in price for $66,000, but let's not pretend that we're not getting a ton of features for the money. Outside of the cloth seats, there's really nothing in this truck that doesn't feel top-notch when it comes to premium. I can't wait to take it out for a drive because that's really what this truck's all about, with almost 600 pound-feet of torque out rear. We already saw the Lightning, F-150 Lightning, previously on this channel, so basically the same when it comes to back seat. but the materials are actually much higher quality. We get soft touch stitching for the upper part of the door panel out rear, gushy soft for the armrest, power windows. You can fit a 16-ounce water bottle with no issues, 2 tiers of storage. You can stack up 2 footlongs, fit a 16-ounce water bottle with some snacks, Bang & Olufsen sound system. The seats, you can lift them up and it exposes a almost flat floor. We have a lockable storage area. That's what we just read off before. We can lift the other side up as well, and you can hide this storage thing away so it exposes an almost flat floor. You can probably lay a sleeping bag back here and spend the night sleeping in your F-150 in a worst case scenario situation. We can lift this thing right back where it was. So to lock it, you just lift and set it into place. You lift this latch out rear while dropping the seats and puts it right back to normal. I'm a little bit over 6 feet tall, sitting behind my seat settings, and you have a ton of space back here in the F-150. One of the most spacious for full-size trucks. Mat pockets behind both the front seats. I'm liking the air vents. We get all the charging you could possibly want or need, USB-C, USB port, and an AC adapter. 2 additional 12 volts, soon you figure out how to open it. 2 cup holders, nice little slot. Probably throw a pack of cigarettes in there. Not quite sure what else you would put. But other than that, ton of light brought into this cabin thanks to this massive panoramic moonroof. Headroom, I still have at least an inch, like 2-3 inches before my head would start to touch. Very spacious, very impressive, full-size truck. The center cubby, we do not get one, just like the Lightning. Interior lighting is LED. Nice. We can take a step out of here. That's about it for the inside and outside of the 2022 F-150 XLT PowerBoost with the FX4 off-road package. It is a nice truck. I always say the XLT, when you start optioning all these luxury and features, it makes a little bit more sense to just go with a Lariat, but this is a beautiful truck, especially with the PowerBoost. I cannot wait to take it out on the road. And speaking of that, let's take this 2022 F-150 PowerBoost XLT out for a drive. All right, guys, now we're just about seen everything we need to see with the inside and outside of this all-new 2022 Ford F-150 XLT PowerBoost. Let's take it out for a drive. And the first thing I notice is with the PowerBoost, with the engine turned on and the hybrid system, you roll really quickly. So just rolling right now, no gas pedal, no brake pedal, you can go 7 to 10 miles per hour very easily. So you may have to actually ride the brake in some areas. But other than that, the steering feels very light. The interior is very quiet though, so I'm pretty sure we have dual pane windows. Even on an XLT, we get dual pane windows. The brakes feel solid. They're not overly bitey, but they feel confidence inspiring. The gas pedal, not overly sensitive. Get there in speed pretty quickly for. We can take a step out onto this multiple lane highway as soon as we get the chance. Looks like we have the chance and we can lean into the gas pedal a little bit. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, we definitely get to speed very quickly. So it's not blowing you away. It's definitely not as quick as the Lightning we just reviewed in this channel. And at highway speeds, you do hear a tiny little bit of wind noise. It's not quite as quiet as the Lightning either, but it's still a very quiet interior. Ride quality feels fantastic. It feels like a softer ride quality compared to a Chevy truck, much softer ride quality compared to a Chevy truck. We'll test out this truck's turning radius as soon as we get the chance. Looks like we have the chance. We're not making that. We're not even gonna come close to making that. So we're gonna have to try a turning radius over here instead. So turning around, decently sharp, solid turning radius. It seems a little bit tighter compared to the Lightning we just reviewed in this channel. We'll try it out in sport mode as soon as we figure out how to get to sport. Okay, sport mode. We'll take a step out onto this road and on the gas. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is a quick truck. Off the line in two-wheel drive, you'll probably spin the tires, no question, with almost 600 pound-feet of torque, but rolling start puts the power down with absolutely no problem. It's not instant power like you have on the Lightning, but that electric motor definitely helps you out a little bit down low. And just cruising along, again, we run over the bumps and you feel just about nothing. The ride quality on the new F-150s are phenomenal. And on the highway, to maintain speed, the low end torque is strong. You barely have to even touch the gas pedal and you're maintaining speed with no issues. You're actually accelerating, so you have to actually modulate the throttle on and off to really maintain. We'll turn around right here, test out this truck's turning radius one more time, and we'll try a highway pull one more time, I guess. All right, guys, we'll try out an acceleration off the line. We'll do it in four-wheel drive high. So four-wheel drive high, off the line on the gas. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, this thing can definitely get up and go. I can see 0 to 60 happening in the low 5-second range, and it's a snappy 10-speed automatic transmission. All in all, this is my favorite power plant in the new 2022 F-150. Obviously, I love the 5.0. The noises that engine makes is just absolutely glorious. But here, you're gonna get an additional 5 mpgs at least. You're gonna blow the doors off of the 5.0, and it's really not that much more expensive. For an extra 2,000 bucks, I could definitely see the value in going with the PowerBoost. As far as like the XLT trim level, I love the XLT. It's just I wouldn't necessarily option in all of these features. If I was gonna option all these features, I'd probably just go with a Lariat, but we can all agree this is still a beautiful, beautiful truck. And for the $66,000 price point, you still get a lot for the money. Standard 4x4, 12-inch touchscreen, Bang & Olufsen sound system, power seats, lumbar control. There's really nothing that you don't get. If we just had leather seats, I would say this is the absolute perfect truck, but I guess nothing in life is perfect. Gotta make compromises in some places, and in this truck, you don't make them in a whole lot of areas. So overall, if you're looking for a new full-size truck, I would definitely recommend going with an XLT PowerBoost. The XLT is probably the most value-packed trim level. You get all the options and tech you could possibly want or need. No leather seats. If you really need the leather seats, go with the Lariat. It's about an additional 4,000 or 5,000 bucks. But the XLT is still a fantastic trim level, and with a PowerBoost, it is a quick truck. And a base XLT with a PowerBoost will probably run you around $50,000. I wouldn't necessarily say going with $20,000 on an XLT is the way to go, but this is still a beautiful truck. Bang & Olufsen sound system, 12-inch touchscreen, Sync 4. We get 4x4 sport package, off-road package. This 3.5 PowerBoost is also an excellent way to go in terms of power plant. I think I like this more than the 5.0. The 5.0 is my previous favorite power plant for the F-150 simply because of how amazing it sounds. But this 3.5 PowerBoost with almost 600 pound-feet of torque, low 5 seconds, 0 to 60, it's hard to go wrong. I would 100% recommend checking it out if you're looking for a full-size truck. And huge thanks to Jeff and the rest of the management and staff here at Lakeland Ford for making this review possible. I'll leave a link to our inventory below, and if you're looking for a new car, SUV, or truck in the Lakeland area, I would definitely recommend checking these guys out. And huge thanks to all of you for watching. I had a great time making this video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. You guys know the channel is just not possible without you, and I really appreciate the constant support. But again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Leave a like too. It really helps me out the YouTube algorithm. That's how these videos get promoted to new people. Leave a comment. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. Leave a comment. Let me know if there's any specific cars, SUVs, or trucks you'd like to see reviewed in this channel too. Let me know what the trim levels are, and I'll definitely try to get those videos for you as soon as possible. Other than that, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope all of you have a great day.